just thinking of Sheiks that Sfat loses to regularly, I'm just like, maybe Dewan and maybe Plup. Those are the only two that I really
I
think
don't even think he's lost to Dewan that recently.
Yeah,
might
it's
just
been
be Plup
pretty
at this
good
point.
for him, yeah.
Boy's looking good, but he's looking a little bit on the light side because of these bright lights that got up on stage, trying to shade his eyes a little bit. But it would explain why Swedish has got the Ray-Bans on deck.
And another thing too, I was talking to Bro about it. Sometimes he just wears the sunglasses because, you know, when you're playing Melee or any competitive game, you know how Wizzy has the gunners. He says it hurts his eyes.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I tell you, Eon Gaming out here in CFL have got a setup where they have a HDMI split into a monitor, so we can now play lagless Melee on monitors.
We were actually looking at that for Shine.
Amazing, because God knows I'm tired of carrying around 40-pound CRTs.
Also, it just saves a lot of money cost-wise for shipping, well not shipping, but getting giant trucks to move, you know, these gaming gen, yeah. You know, for Shine last year, I was telling the stream, you know, went negative 20K in budget. For this year, Shidang put down another 40K out of his own personal money to try and make this event happen. And definitely, if you're able to switch to monitors from CRTs, you're able to cut some of the costs there. So if you're trying to support the Melee scene and have it continue to grow and save your TO some money, consider this Eon Gaming setup.
Oh, so that's going to be on another stream here. See people start to pop off. But on Dreamland, we begin. Sfat with an incredibly strong start. Going to come on back with that back air. Reads to get up with the up smash. Doesn't get the hit that he wants, but he's up 127%. And that's going to be it. 0 to death. 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Sfat playing against a training dummy right now.
A graceful stock from Sfat indeed. Swedish trying to get a grab. No, he wants to go for the tech chase, but spot dodge Shine, baby. That is your gospel. That is your Bible.
Shine. Jump.
Oh, that was sick.
Back
that was sick. So you see what happened there was, I believe Whiskey was blowing when he landed on stage there, pushed him off to the side, was able to grab ledge. I don't believe the edge canceled it or anything like that. Just using Yoshi to his advantage, and that's an easy edge guard. Whenever you have a Fox down there, free picking for Sheik.
Drop zone bear, baby. It's easy. You don't even have to really do that much in inputs. You literally just drop down from the ledge, and we're out of here with that stock.
So I think one thing that Sfat is really phenomenal at doing in this matchup in particular is that Sheik really has a rough time dealing with spacies because they can crouch cancel a lot of her moves for 40, 50, sometimes even 60%. So he's doing a good job of crouch canceling every sort of aggression that Swedish is going for, converting it and stealing his turn.
So I really was going to see how long Sfat was going to do that. It's been one long, elongated combo for Swedish Delight. We saw 4 techs in place there.
Right.
And then eventually the roll away, but Swedish covered that regardless. He was ready.
Swedish has always been one of the better Sheiks at reaction tech chasing. Him, face roll have always been kind of up there.
Spacing on that bear. So if it hit the bear in the traditional sense, it would not have killed. But because he got the reverse hit on it, it was enough to close out that stock. Fantastic from Sfat.
Goes to try to come to the up smash, actually converts into an up air, almost gets another one. Luckily for Switch, he's able to double jump out of that scenario, but it's still looking fairly rough. He's gonna go ahead and grab that ledge, try to wave dash forward, tries to catch Sfat with the dash attack, knowing that he probably will not be able to crouch cancel it, and he's actually able to convert a stock quite quickly there, but he's really hurt.
I swear, when Fox goes down with those teddy lasers, it's one of the greatest sights ever.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna get anything off of this, but really, just take this while I go down.
Going down, swinging. Oh, wow, tries to get that shield grab, but it's just a little bit too far. He's reacting, he's going to send him off stage, catches him. Oh,
got singed.
He was so close because he needed to do the quickest ledge dash ever, get that invincibility, and then rinse repeat back air over and over. But unfortunately, after frame 20 on that up, he's going to get you caught by the fire.
Wow, and the longest wait right there. Is he or is he not? 147 is going to lend that stock, but Sfat has to be careful. He's not far away from lose stock zone. Double down tilt into the dare shine. Sfat looking nice.
Okay, down smash going to send him fairly far away from the stage, but good enough. The eye, you see he's going to tech into the stage right there. I was talking about that earlier on in a different set, I believe.
A hold down.
Okay. Gonna illusion right through. He's going for that down tilt. He's really trying to end this stock, but Sfat making it so difficult. Finally, a nair from Swedish would be enough. Almost takes some falling lasers you were talking about before his last stand, if you will, martyrdom, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, recover on stage, goes high. He's gonna get sent off stage once again, and this should be a fairly easy edge guard unless he's able to trick him up. But unfortunately, he is not able to. Gonna go for the tried and true wave dash, wave shine up smash for the conversion.
When you push push a Sheik that far off stage, it becomes a shampoo instruction. Rinse, wash, repeat. We're out of here.
Wash, repeat. That is that head and shoulders. You know.
No dandruff on Sfat. That black sweater looking clean.
Yeah, I mean, just from looking at Sfat in general, when I see him around at different venues and stuff, his hair don't look greasy like some people I be seeing in venues.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Throwing shots at our Smashers, bro.
Some Smashers got some greasy hair, man.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like...
Where's the conditioner, man? That's all I'm saying.
You have in-game conditioning. Where is your out-of-game conditioning?
You have it in-game but not out-of-game? What are you doing? But luckily, these guys have it all, right? They have it in-game, out-of-game, on the battlefield.
I'm really interested to see where some of these adaptions are going to come from either side, because this is going to be a long set. I feel like this is going to be one where we're going to see games go back and forth depending on the counter picks, and just really see how they move around each other and what they adapt to.
Perfect. Destruction. Clean, easy, executed. Nothing more to say right there. Swedish just had a perfect read on that side B, went out there, smacked them, and now...
I love the use of that nair when he comes down with a drill shot in the back of the shield. Allows him to just at least try to answer whatever Fox is going to do off of that shot out of the drill.
And I think this might be Swedish's game plan. We saw him against Ginger. He went to try and get his opponent off stage and try to get them over and over and over. The first stock he got in this match was through sending Sfat off stage, let's see right here. And it looks like he's trying to get more mileage off of Gimps rather than actually, yeah, put out this stanky leg, baby. Let it wiggle.
And now Swedish Delight up 2 full stocks at this point.
Yeah, lane
probably close it out here. Yep, and it's down to 1, but still, he should be able to milk this lead for quite a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, did not get the SDI on that. So when you get hit by the up throw, you try to hold in one direction, so you force the Fox player to run, jump in a direction with drift, and you SDI the other way. But unfortunately for Swedish Delight there, was not able to find that. So now, just kind of canoodling on down neutral, sends him off stage once again. There should be a back air. Yep. One more time. Oh no, doesn't get the ledge. He doesn't have the ledge.
He's so close to getting
big drop
too, but just outside the spacing on it.
Wow, he was able to get on stage at the corner. Oh my God, off the stage. Blow the smoke on him.
We don't see it often, but man, when it happens, you got to take advantage of it.
Oh my goodness, so many fairs. Off stage once again. What you got, Sfat? Catches him. Oh wow, that back air somehow didn't hit, but that Firefox angle, even more unfortunately, doesn't make it to the edge. So very quick 3-stock.
Bless up to the Battlefield gods right there.
Put a finger in the sky.
Doing a favor for Swedish. But yeah, no, that 3-stock real quick, and that's what I'm talking about, how quickly these two players can work around the nuance of each other.
I know Smashers always love talking about ping pong, the animations. We're going to have that ball go back and forth as we go to final destination. Already a quick 88 almost % for Swedish Delight. We've seen Sfat run and gun, use those lasers, baby. But first grab for Swedish Delight, tries to go for the reaction tech chase. Might have gone for a read there, expecting a spot dodge shine or a tech and play shine, but unfortunately did not get it.
This one makes this counter pick really interesting. We see an incredibly strong start here from Sfat, which you expect in the Fox Sheik matchup. But Swedish Delight with the incredibly strong tech chase reads, this could actually come back to bite Sfat if Swedish Delight can really get these grab strings going.
Yeah, but on the flip side, right, anytime Swedish pass to recovery doesn't have any mix-ups with the platform, like that very beautiful recovery we saw from earlier where he made it ambiguous as to whether or not he's going to land on the platform, doesn't have that option anymore. And every time he lands on stage, he's getting wave shine to the other side free.
Absolutely, and we see right now Sfat opening up this lead a little bit further. Swedish might be able to finish off this, but instead has to shield the shine.
Runoff fair, that was easy enough off the dash attack. Held away instead of holding up there. You know, it's kind of pick your poison. You're going to get hit by a fair no matter what. Unfortunately, right there, it led to Sfat's death. But Sfat still pushing forward, catches a jump, I believe, from Swedish Delight. He's going to be able to anti-air the crap out of him with that somersault, getting that stock.
Down through here, what's able to do off it, misses it off the first grab. That's so unfortunate, especially how deep in the corner they were right there. Like they easily led to an offstage situation. It's the double jab and the dash attack to the tilt.
My goodness.
Throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel alive.
Yeah, definitely put him right down, slicing him.
Oh, and just the softness of nairs, they're going to finish this off with a back air.
You know, I'm actually crazy. He ate that up smash around like 90-something %. It was almost optimal, you know, percent to kill Fox out. I'm surprised he actually didn't die. A great TI from Sfat. But, oh no.
Here's that combo game I was talking about. Swedish Delight taking the lead back on Sfat's counter pick. Oh, but there's those late shines.
Yeah, carrying him from coast to coast, West Coast customs. Gonna go ahead up tilt. I love these up tilts, really mixing it up. But even better from Sfat, he's been mixing up when he's double jumping. It's been making it very hard for Swedish to get the edge grabber right there. Was able to find it, was able to react to the Firefox, and he has a little bit of a baby lead. But oh no, gets back to stage. Needs to get 30-ish more percent for him to feel comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Just get Fox out of
crouch
cancel
dead.
percent.
He's dead.
And that's going to be it. Now we're looking at 0 to 22%. Will Sfat lose on his counter pick here? This is imperative to the narrative of this stock.
Right, the counter pick economy will be in favor of whoever wins this match. They're brawling it out.
Yeah,
oh no, that was just that tech was sick. Gonna catch him with the needle, grab that back air, and he should be dead. One more for the boys. Wow. Yeah, tries to do like the Superman, but
and you see a little mini pop off there. Swedish knows how big this is. You talk about the counter pick economy and how important this is to be able to close out on your pick potentially is so big for him.
Right, you're gonna have Sfat, gonna have to second guess whether or not he wants to go back to Final Destination again. You know, he just lost there, and
oh, the weights are off though. The arms are free. The guns are out. The sun is here too.
Welcome to Daytona, baby. You're going to see him in a tank top later on, rocking the palm trees and everything else. But looks like he will take him back to FD. But Sfat has always been really comfortable on the stage. Like the meme used to be, Sfat took Mewtwo King to FD. We all remember that. But, you know, granted, this isn't a Mars. This is a Sheik. This should, on paper, be really good for Fox.
Uh-oh. Gets the jab here. Into the grab. Follow-ups. Off stage now, just underneath that needle. Swedish Light would able to clean that out so easily, but instead eats an up smash for his troubles. And Sfat now, like you mentioned the last time, that baby lead, what can he do with it?
Doesn't get the sweet spot on that, but it converts into an offstage edge guard scenario. Anyway, the back air one more time, catch him trying to side B. And that, see, it's actually really easy for Swedish Delight to know that Sfat is going to side B in that scenario, because he caught him once, and since he's already either going to be forced to up B or side B, since he's above the ledge, he's like, all right, he's going to side B free because he doesn't want me to back air him. So he goes out, puts out the hitbox, and is able to convert that edge guard fairly easily for himself. That was almost guaranteed in his mind.
Oh, I love the up tilt there. Saw Swedish coming down without any hitbox out, and just puts it out for him. Sfat looking comfortable right now. Much larger lead. See if we can able to continue this out.
It's actually funny. We're seeing Sfat just kind of run from the entire side, other side of the stage, right at Swedish Delight. You know, waddling over, sounding like a duck walking on shallow water. That kind of weird sound effect that Fox has when he runs. But looks like struggling a lot more this second time around on Final Destination. I think Sfat's playing a little bit more to his game plan, but as I said, I guess dash attack almost clipped by the needles as well.
Oh man, tries to grab off that dare there. Of course, the shine comes out anyways.
Throw that forward tilt, and smack him with that fair as well. Down smash on reaction to the illusion, and now one gimp away from tying this up is Swedish Delight. But with the way Sfat's been playing, it doesn't think he's going to allow that to happen. He's been going for so much bread and butter guaranteed combos that makes it really easy to bring a lead for himself without committing too heavily in the neutral.
Gets the grab off that fair, and that's
that should
enough
be
to do it. Wow, and what an answer here from Sfat. So you took this game away from me on my counter, but you went two-stocky instead.
Yeah, but this is exactly why we were talking about the counter pick economy before, right? Because since he won that game, it doesn't even matter that he lost this one, because now he gets to end it on a stage of his liking.
Where do you think he's headed?
Did he win on Battlefield already?
No, I believe he won. You know, you're right. Because Sfat won on Dreamland and FD, and Swedish won on Battlefield and.
So it's probably Fountain. Yeah, there you go. Because it's the best Sheik stage that you have left for you.
Absolutely, just how those tilts interact with these rising and falling platforms are so
tilt. Oh. Throw it out like 10 times. If you get a box standing on a platform, gonna go for a gimp again. Catches him.
Oh, gets singed though again. That would have been such an early stock for Swedish.
Yeah, I think once again he's doubting himself a little bit. Could have definitely grabbed ledge, got the invincible backer. He had enough time, but since he got burned the last time, I think he was a little doubting himself. But granted, in that scenario, Sfat was a lot lower than he was that first time he got burned. So unfortunately for Swedish, doesn't pick quite the correct options there. But he's still in it, still pushing forward. A completely whiffed up smash from Sfat, going to give Swedish another opportunity to try and get something. He gets a down throw into nothing, and that feels bad as a Sheik.
Yeah, no, that is your can opener. That what starts the day for you is that down throw. And if you can't get anything off, it really feels like a missed opportunity. And Sfat there capitalizing, getting that first stop on.
run back to the center of Fountain and Dreams, going for that dash attack. That's going to whiff as well. Wave dash back. Get grabbed, though, from Sfat. That's okay. Going to get fared and die from Swedish Delight. Swedish actually able to get that conversion and tie it up. Needs to keep it close. Scary right there. Almost got double shine. That would have been disastrous for him.
Incredibly aggressive coming off that spawn platform with Swedish, using those fares to try to push him out. Oh, baby, the little leg into the charge, but not going to be enough.
Wow, and honestly, if you're Swedish, you can't even be mad there, because the entire reason that happened is because he did not try to sweet spot his double jump to the ledge. He got hit by that forward tilt from Sfat that put him in that scenario to end up being edge guarded. But had he committed to sweet spotting ledge with double jump, he wouldn't have lost that stock.
Absolutely. See the jab reset there.
He's just trying to wall out Sfat as best he can with these auto cancel fares, shuffle fares, mixing up the timings. And this might be it. He's going to snipe. No, somehow the angle just isn't steep enough.
You can see the dash attack fair there. Something to keep in mind on the start of this next stock. After this one is the fact that every time we've seen Swedish grab him at such low percents, Sfat has gone for the air dodge back onto the stage. How is he still alive?
Dude?
There was like 3 hits. I was just like, oh, he's dead now, right?
Christ, he made Swedish Delight earn the heck out of that stock.
So what I was saying though is we saw some early percent grabs in the corner where Swedish back through Sfat off stage. And 2 times in a row now, Sfat has air dodge back on. You know Swedish has kept an eye on that. So we're really just waiting to punish that hard with a down smash now.
Yeah, you know, he's going to get a lot of percent, a lot of the time at lower percents. Going to be able to get that down smash. Oh, let it rip. Beyblade charges it pretty much fully. Sends him to the skies. It's going to be rough. Sent to heaven. Going to be the last and final stock of this set for Swedish Delight, right? We're sitting here 2-2. Could go either way, but Swedish definitely had a bit of a deficit.
And you got to know that starts to inch into your mind just a little
right.
bit. When you win that kind of big game on such a disadvantaged stage like FD, to have this happen now, wave shined across into the up smash to finish. Sfat answering back and winning in game 5.
They're going to go ahead and flex on